yeah, the last video on Defend Outback for beginners. Keep it simple, stupid. Is the party room. I know there are 2 rooms, but we always call it the party. So, again, this is always picked first. It's not the easiest one. This one I think is the easiest one, but this is actually also quite nice to pick. It's simple. It's simple what people do. Let's say it like that. Now, but I think the rooms are more they're more pressure from one side. So if we get shot too fast, like for instance 5 versus 4, 5 versus 3, I think this bomb side is bad. Then you are it's an attacker advantage map, I think. So, and this having this is even worse for the defenders, but it's pretty okay to choose. There are some walls that I must reinforce. I think the 2 here always do. This is the bull. It's one of the, if you're a beginner, you can always say he's around the bull, and then people know what it is. If you're not familiar with the room names, always mention the bull, and people know what it is. We should always have this rotation. Very important. I also think this rotation is very important because the push towards this bomb site is nearly always from the garage, which means that the attacks can come from so many different angles. They come from this door going up the stairs. They come from this door going up the stairs and coming up here. They can just go inside this window. They can come from this window. But all these things, obstacles and so on, they actually give the defender a quite nice advantage, because you can always wait. If you're 2 guys, it should be pretty easy to defend against these attacks. But one of the guys should have this opportunity just to go back to side, or fall back in some way. Now, these 2 walls are of course very important as well. This is like one house cache wall. It's one of the walls that always should be open. But because people do not know this map that well, at my level, a lot of people do not do this. They don't try to open this. I do every single time. So again, maybe Kate, Bandit, Mute, so on, and try to keep this closed as long time as possible. Now the other room is this. This is the party room. Got a lot of walls here. The easiest way is just to reinforce them all. I will not judge people to do that. I know that you should have some of them. You should have some holes in some of them, but again, as I used to say, the people who stand here decide. You cannot just do what you see in a movie and then walk away. If you're the guy who is here, because there should be a guy in this area, then you decide where the reinforcement should be, because this is a pretty familiar place for people just to hang here. Open this maybe. So again, I will not be angry if someone just reinforced the hole, but some like to do things like this, because if people come up from the stairs, you can kill them. But it works both ways. When they come up here, they can shoot you, I actually been shot here from here so many times, just standing here and waiting. So again, if you stand here, you could, if you want to, do this. I don't care. Well, my experience is that when things get heated, you know, within the last 20 or 30 seconds, standing here is really, really good. I know it's not that aggressive, it's more defensive position, but there will nearly always come some guys from this, and there will nearly always come some guys from this, and you can actually stand here and just wait. I know they can you know, swing you. I know it. So be careful about that. You can you could swing them. Okay, you know what I mean. So a guy here, I would always suggest a guy in this area who can do something like this. Then I always like a guy in this corner or around here, because there would always be some pressure from here. Watch out from this drone. There will nearly always be a drone here, so maybe a mute here, or just shoot them. People also like to put a claymore here, so if you stand here, you will actually get killed. So be around here. That's 1, 2, 3. Then at least one in the garage, and this is a really good side. You can have a shield here. And the fifth could be a roamer or something, but